So I hope everyone is okay tonight. Actually, what's happening here is a big storm, a big rainstorm. We have had thunder for the last 2 hours or so. So there's crazy weather outside in Sydney. Let me know how you guys are. I thought for starters, we could talk angel numbers. If you have been seeing recurring numbers, like as a sign over and over again, I can look it up. I've got a book here, Angel Numbers, and I can look up the number that you have been seeing and see what it means. So I was seeing 44 or 444 or 14 a lot. And that was like a whole year and a half of 4/4s. And I'll tell you what 4/4s mean. Well, 3/4s, so 444 means thousands of angels surround you at this moment, loving and supporting you. You have a very strong and clear connection with the angelic realm and are an earth angel yourself. You have nothing to fear, all is well. So that is one of the reasons, but there could be more. So when you comment, you can comment on any of the platforms and they'll all come through to me on the software that I'm using. Okay, in the meantime, I was just remembering just then when I woke up this morning, not long after, I knew Archangel Gabriel was with me and supporting me, and I was trying to do something. I can't remember what it was. But the angels are with you, especially when you call them or when you've got a working relationship with them, as I do. I call on them. I've been calling on them for a long time, probably 15 or more years. And it's just part of my everyday, that's what I do. So I don't know if any of you are already working with angels, but if you are, that's awesome. And if you're not, just start asking for help. Part of my job today is to block the spammers. So if you see comments underneath your comment suggesting you inbox them, just ignore that. I'll block it from my end. So does anyone have any questions about angels? And if you have an angel number that you keep seeing, let me know and I'll look it up for you. And if you're just joining us, if you do want to say hi in the chat, it'd be good to know who's here and where you're coming from in the world. If you do want to say hi in the chat, it'd be good to know who's here and where you're coming from in the world. More technology. I'm having a really hard technology moment. It is not happy. It's not being good to me right now. So I can see there are comments, but they're not showing up on my screen. Everything is going wrong tonight. Oh my goodness. Oh, I might have to open something. That's probably why. So while I do that, it's funny, I was watching an astrology YouTube show today and they were having a chat about oracle cards and they actually started talking about Doreen Virtue. And she's the one who really taught me about angels. I have a lot of her books. I actually trained with her son, Charles, and did the, they had a different name for it in Australia, but it's basically what they call the Angel Intuitive course. So, oh, this is beautiful. Michelle says that Archangel Michael is in my birth name. And look at her last name. Beautiful. Love that. I love it when people call their children after archangels. I think that's really nice. And I can see Stephanie's here watching too. Sorry that I can't see everyone's comments right now, but I think it's starting to work. You might be able to hear my dog huffing and puffing. She's been barking for about 2 hours at the thunder. She doesn't like thunder. So that's what you might hear in the background. Okay, so does anyone have... Yes. Hello, Backbone Garrus on Twitch. And another Twitch, I don't know if I can pronounce your name, 100KN and then a bunch of numbers. Hello, good to see I've got some Twitch people joining. What I'm doing here is talking about angel reading. I'm doing angel readings if anyone wants to do that, but I'm talking about numbers that you keep seeing on repeat, like your attention might be drawn to them. And if you keep seeing numbers that are like a set of numbers like 1111 or 44 or 333, just let me know and I can look it up. I've got a book and I can tell you what it means. And we are also talking about working with angels, asking them for help and asking them for healing and guidance. And I work with angels for healing others. I channel angel energy through me, but I also usually have an angel alongside me when I'm working on someone else. So Stephanie, yeah, I just was saying before about 44, but I looked up the 444 meaning, so I'll look up 44 now. So 44. Okay, many angels are with you now. You can ask these angels to help you with anything that brings peace to you and your loved ones. Don't tell the angels how to fix a situation, just ask them to fix it. The divine and infinite wisdom of the Creator guides you through the angels to a wonderfully ingenious solution. So that's 44. So Stephanie's asked for a reading. She's given me a donation via PayPal. I'm not asking for much, it's whatever you want to donate. So I'm going to get some cards for her and channel some messages. So this, I've got a ton of angel decks. This one is the Archangel Michael deck. And I asked my guides to make the cards fly out that they want to use for this message. Okay, Stephanie, I'm seeing a pumpkin as in Cinderella. So you know how she's in the pumpkin that becomes the carriage to go to the ball. Let me see what they're talking about. I've never seen that before, but it's conveying a message. Michelle, what time is it where you are? Because you're in America. Is it like in the middle of the night? Okay, Stephanie. So I feel like you're getting ready for the ball. Ah, beautiful. This is the card that came out. So Cinderella's story, she meets the prince, right? So this is the romance angels are helping you. Get that on the screen. Okay? And this is the prayer. So maybe you can say this along with me and anyone else who wants to have help from the romance angels. It says, "Dear guardian angels of my soulmate, thank you for preparing my soulmate and me for love, for giving us the motivation to make helpful life changes, and for arranging for us to meet. Thank you for helping us recognize each other and have the courage to say hello, so that we can eventually delve into a truly intimate relationship." So I keep seeing the high heels and the long dress, the swishy dress, and it's like, just get ready for it, and it's going to surprise you when you meet this soulmate, okay? So keep the faith. The angels are with you, helping you with the romance. Don't lose faith. I'll get one more message for you. Oh, that's so funny. The romance angels just flip. So I think that's the message for you, Steph. They definitely want you to know that they're with you and they're helping you. So you just got to chill out. Literally chill out. And I see a hammock. So rest and just look after yourself. Paint your nails and all that kind of stuff. Okay, I hope that helps you. Okay, going back to the comments, I see Michelle said the number she keeps seeing is 717, which is an interesting one. So according to angel numbers, 717 means your affirmations, prayers, and visualizations are wonderfully inspired and are bringing you the answers to your prayers. Keep up the good mental and spiritual work. Does that make sense to you, Michelle? I feel like the last bit is especially for you. Keep up the good mental and spiritual work. So I feel like it's about clearing your mind and aligning with your higher self. And that would be through meditation and yoga if you can. Like, I'm seeing movement. Yeah. Stephanie, if you want to book a session, you can just head to my website, merkabamolly.com. That's cool. I'm glad it makes sense, Michelle. That's really cool. I love angel numbers. And literally, Doreen Virtue channeled this book, and the angels use the resources that we have to convey messages. And they use things like YouTube videos for me, and they are so inventive. They're going to use whatever is in front of you to get messages through to you. Does anyone else have a number that they keep seeing over and over again? And I'll look it up for you. If you would like a mini reading, angel reading, just make a little donation at my PayPal, which is just under this, under my angel readings graphic there. Got to get the mirroring right there. And the other thing is, in my description, I don't know if it's come through, the description under the stream should have the link for my PayPal, but it's essentially paypal.me/Merkaba Molly. And Steph is off. She has to go, but she's thanking everyone for the energy that we're sharing here. Yeah, I really wanted this to be a bit of an angel party, and we can just honor them and thank them for their assistance. So before this started, I called them all in, and I was actually feeling them earlier before. And I just wanted to have a nice time and hopefully extend that energy to you. If you can call all the archangels to you, or if you know a few that you want to work with, you can call them and just say, come to me now. And you can get the energy lift, but you can also ask for specifics like, I need healing around this situation or something like that. Michelle, so I saw your comment that it's 4:20 a.m. and what are you doing up? That's what I want to know. It's very early in the morning. Now, is there anyone joining us from Twitch? Be curious to know if you are. And I actually did a couple of videos just for Twitch today. One was a basic meditation, and the second one was belly breath to relax the mind and the body at the same time. So if you are looking at my Twitch page, you can see those videos from earlier today and watch those. Hopefully you get something out of them. Yeah, Michelle, you couldn't sleep. I know what that's like. I've been waking up in the middle of the night too. There's a lot of energy happening at the moment that we're integrating this week. I've had a lot of like weird feeling in my ear, or weird feeling in my arm, weird feeling in my leg, then the other leg, and it's all like all the bits and pieces are happy. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad that I've got clients around the world who can join in on this angel party. That's really cool. Yeah, if you want to share this with other people or on pages or groups, that's cool. And we can have more friends to invite. I'd love to spread the wisdom that angels have and how to work with them. That's part of my mission here. And I've been working with angels for so long that it's just part of the daily life. But I know for a lot of people, it's not even on their radar, but it could be. Like, I know probably they've got a lot of angels around them, but they just don't know it yet. They're not sensing it. So another number that I see a lot is 333, which I'm going to look at here. It's you've merged with the Ascended Masters, and they're working with you day and night on many levels. They love, guide, and protect you in all ways. That's true. I do have Ascended Masters coming to me a lot. And I think part of it is it's like it goes through phases. Sometimes a lot come to me over a few months, and then it's a bit quiet. Then I'm mostly working with angels or other guides, and then the Ascended Masters come back, different ones for whatever I need at the time. So does anyone have questions about working with angels, how you want to go about it, like, or any questions about what they do? You can ask away in the chat. One of the things I suggest if you are new to this practice is that when you go to bed at night, you can ask, I'll just pull one out of the hat. I reckon Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael, or for healing, Archangel Raphael. So you could, I was going to say Archangel Raphael, but Archangel Michael came out of my mouth because he is always with me. He's one of my main guides, and I think he wants to talk. But I'll actually do some cards for him and see what he wants to say. But where I was going with that is, like, for example, if you want some emotional healing or some physical healing, you can ask for Raphael to come to you at night as you're sleeping. So just as you're going to bed, you call them, Archangel Raphael, come to me now. Please help me heal this, whatever it is. And during your sleep is when you are totally relaxed and they can access you and just do the energy work that needs to be done. You may have memories of this in your sleep, or like a dream that's interesting, or you may remember colors, like different angels have different colors. There's a whole bunch of ways to recognize them. So I would take notes in the morning if you do remember anything. Just keep a journal and write down what you sensed or what you felt or anything like that, because it's really valuable later on when you know more about angels and you want to go back and figure out who's been with you and working with you. So that's one of the things I tell all my clients. Definitely call on them when you sleep. So now I'm going to use the Archangel Michael deck to get messages from Archangel Michael, who's with me. Wow. So this card, Romance Angels, has come out twice for Stephanie's reading and now again. So a bunch of people are getting, or maybe it's everyone who's watching. That'd be interesting. Comment if you think this might be for you. If you need help in the romance department, call on the Romance Angels. And just watch this video again. I read out the whole thing, but that is pretty much the prayer that you would say, and you could repeat it daily if you wanted to. So we're talking about romance. Too many cards. Okay, I was just asking for some info this way too, and I was seeing a calendar. Trust that this is happening. Don't focus on the when of it, i.e. when it is on the calendar, what date it is. Go with the flow. But cultivate in your heart the readiness, the openness to receive a new lover, a significant partner. Okay, so it's about releasing the expectations of when, but rather working on yourself to cultivate a readiness to have that relationship. Part of that is about forgiveness of the past relationships you've had. So anything that you've had with exes that you need to resolve on your side, you don't have to go talk to them, but you just need to resolve the emotions around that. And then he's telling me a willingness to believe that magic can happen. That's beautiful. If you're joining us now, just say hi in the chat. Let us know where you're from. And this card says, you created this situation and you have the power to change it. Oh. So in regards to where you are now and what you've come through, that needs to, it's in your hands. It's totally up to you to resolve that. And it's not up to the other person to make amends with you or to apologize or anything like that. It's just purely about you resolving it. And just because it's self-love. It's a loving thing to do for yourself, okay? I'm hearing it's so that you can walk away from the pain and the agony. Okay, let's get a bit more. I'm going to switch decks in a moment. Oh, that card definitely wanted to come out. It says, take your time making this decision. So there is no rush to what you need to do. And it's also about there is no rush about the expectation of when it's going to happen. Let go of all timing of everything and just let this happen naturally, peacefully. Peacefully as in don't put pressure on yourself. And resistance, they're telling me. So the pressure that you put on yourself to achieve something can create resistance in you to actually achieving it. It's like a block that you put in your own way. So the best thing is to get out of your own way and to just roll with it. They're literally telling me to roll with it. Okay, but the one thing you can do is look after yourself and look after your heart and your emotions and clear out the old emotions that no longer need to be there. I don't know if that resonates with the people who are watching right now or perhaps the people who will watch this replay. I've got so many angel decks to choose from. All right, I'm going to do this one, which is the Archangel Oracle cards. Wow, that one shot out straight away. And it's You Are Safe, and it's Archangel Michael. Michelle, oh, hang on. Okay. Sorry, I will do that for you. Do you see there? Do you see that caption? I don't know if you can read that. It says paypal.me/Merkaba Molly. So it's just my name after Merkaba. Sorry, it's my name after paypal.me/. I don't know if that's clear. So I hope that helps you. If you want a reading, yeah, do that and put your question in the notes box in the PayPal, and that way I know what you want to ask about. So I switched decks from Archangel Michael deck to the Archangel Oracle cards, and of course Michael comes out again. He wants to be heard. You are safe. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and your home, which is very reassuring. Always, he is the number one guide and archangel that I call on for help and protection, and he's loud. Like, he's loud to me. He will always come in when I need help, or even when I unexpectedly he comes in unexpectedly. Yeah, he's got stuff to tell me. Okay, so I would like one more card from this deck. Messages from Archangel Michael. Let's see if that comes out again. That was very random, that card. Because we're talking about romance. Not my choice. The angels are onto the romance tonight. Well, okay. That one flew. Okay, this makes sense. It's chakra clearing. And it's Archangel Metatron saying, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. And let me see if I can get this in the picture. The sacred geometry that is above this angel is actually the Merkaba. It's half of the bottom half of the Merkaba there. I'm going to read this out because sometimes they actually give you something to say which can help this situation. Metatron uses sacred geometry shapes to clear and align the chakra energy centers in our bodies. Mentally ask Metatron to open your chakras and he'll gently send his Metatron cube, which is the Merkaba, which is the name my guides gave me, through the crown chakra at the top of the head. The cube rotates downward, cleaning psychic toxins from your body and chakras. When your chakras are clear, you will feel more energized and have increased intuition. Okay, so visualize the Merkaba traveling from the crown of the head down through the body to each chakra, clearing the chakras as you go. The thing that relates to what we were saying before about clearing out the old emotions, the forgiveness of past relationships, cultivating the loving heart and the openness and receptiveness to a new love. Okay, so chakra clearing is really important for that, but it's also important anytime you have something that kind of knocks you out of the way or knocks you in a way that's, it rattles you basically, like some sort of situation will just hit you and you'll feel out of sorts afterwards. That's when I recommend chakra clearing or an energy healing, or what is the same thing. Like someone can do an energy healing and clear your chakras, but there are also meditations you can find, or like what we were talking about there with the Merkaba traveling down through your chakras. So that's one of the things you can do to look that way. Oh, so Michelle, let me see what you've asked for. So you're giving me emojis. Do you want to have a reading? So maybe you would like some messages and we'll just see what comes through, or would you like something about a specific topic? Let me know. Sorry, I don't know if the chat is working. There's not much happening right now. I'm looking for Michelle's comment. Oh, there it is there. Okay, cool. All right, so your question is, what's the most important thing for me to do now? All right, what's the most important thing for you to do now? Just let me get a... I'm just asking which deck? Which deck? Okay, so I was seeing a yellow deck in my mind. So first off, creating a peaceful situation around you. Okay, and then peace within. And I'm seeing a lotus flower. So it's about you awakening and opening up. That's the symbolism of the lotus flower. Enlightenment. So reading books that help you do this. The one that came to my mind was Power of Now. I don't know if you read that by Eckhart Tolle. He's written a few books since then. Getting inspired about your spiritual path. So things that make your heart feel excited. What warms your heart? Think about that. I was just seeing a dog. Is that something that you want, or... I don't know if it's about walking a dog or walking someone else's dog. That was a bit random. Okay, and you've got Kali, who is the goddess of endings and beginnings, saying the old must be released so that the new can enter. So when I was talking about the whole romance scenario just before, that's really applicable for you, I think. This is a new chapter for you. So you need to really understand that and look at that as a perspective now that this is a new chapter for you, and get excited about that, okay? So it's not just like letting it happen, it's like you're directing it. Which way do you want to go? This is the pivotal moment for you. Like the steps you take now are going to take you towards your future, but they want you to know that you are empowered to do this. You don't need to rely on others. So it's coming from your heart and it's going to propel you forward. But they want you to be empowered to do this, okay? So the empowerment angle here is very important. Know that the past, the doors have closed for a reason, and it's really good and healthy. And you don't need to justify it in your mind. You just know it in your heart and you can walk forward now. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing like a spiritual path, but also it's like you're skipping along and you're happy and you've got a basket and seeing like a Wizard of Oz kind of vibe, and you're meeting people along the way and making friends, and it's all very fresh and new and exciting, and something you could never have foreseen prior to this. Like you couldn't have seen your life going down this track before. So it's really exciting for you. Now, I just saw Merlin the wizard, and he is a ascended master who comes to teach spiritual magic to people like us. So I feel like Merlin is working with you. Open up to that inspiration. You might start getting inspiration about certain things or a leaning towards things, and understand that there's a reason why, and don't talk yourself out of it and say it's silly, because it's going to help you uncover your gifts. And I'm hearing supernatural, so hopefully that's something that is happening to you now already. Whoa. Okay, so this card, oh, this is beautiful. So this is what I was saying about being empowered and doing it yourself and doing it on your own. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. And this card is called Independent. So look at how powerful she is. That's what you're actually going to learn how powerful you are. I hope that makes sense to you. Just let me know. Sometimes this is so like it's forecasting. You're not there yet, and it doesn't seem like it's making sense now, but it will later. So just letting you know that's the potential. I'm just going to let my dog out. Okay, so I've only scheduled this to run until around 9 p.m. If there's anyone else who would like a message, just let me know. And if you have an angel number that you've been seeing over and over again and you'd like to know the meaning, I can look that up in the book for you. This streaming on Friday nights is probably going to be a regular thing. I did one last week. It wasn't strictly angel readings, but I'm going to think of different ideas because I work with angels and spirit guides and star beings. There's lots of opportunities and different ways to do readings and channel and present information that will be useful. I'm just looking at Michelle's comment, which is full of emojis. Beautiful. She says, yes, thank you. I had a German Shepherd. I love Merlin. Thank you. Okay, brilliant. I wonder if you're going to get a dog or if you want a dog. Just think about that. Because when I was talking about what makes your heart feel good, that's when the dog came through. So maybe the dog was saying hello. So I love that. Thank you. And I work with Merlin too. He comes to me now and then, and he's funny. He makes me laugh. He's a very jovial kind of guy. Very funny. Okay, so I guess I'll wrap it up now. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you're watching the replay, I hope that you get something out of this. And if you'd like to subscribe, like, or share, whichever platform you're on, follow me. Then you'll know that I'm doing more streams and there might be something that interests you. And I hope you have a really good weekend. So namaste until I see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye.